Hey guys, it's Casey's Politics. So on April 1st, we have a very important election in Wisconsin. It's on April 1st, the Wisconsin Supreme Court election. It's going to be between Susan Crawford, who is the left wing nominee, and Brad Schimmel, who's the more conservative aligned nominee. So Republicans have struggled in off year elections and elections that not many know that are happening. Especially special elections, for example. So you look at 2023, Daniel Kelly, who's a conservative candidate, he lost to um, the left wing liberal candidate here, and she won pretty handily. She won by about 11 points. And something I wanted to address that not many people talk about really is you look at the 2025 race, Brad Schimmel has got a lot more endorsements and people noticing him than Daniel Kelly did in 2023. Take a look at Kelly's endorsements. Um, Daniel Kelly doesn't have nearly as much endorsements as he Kelly did not have as many endorsements as Schimmel did. So we take a look at the polls. Polls have been relatively um a little bit shaky. Schimmel was leading early on. It got tied up. Um, Crawford seemed to take a bit of a lead. It was tied up again, and Crawford, or excuse me, Schimmel, he got 39% of the poll conducted from the 10th through the 11th. Through the 17th and 18th, he got 43%. So you could see that his lead is growing. I mean, or excuse me, not his lead, but his support is growing. And he's been getting more endorsements than Kelly did in 2023, which is showing how Republicans are taking this race more seriously and they're paying more attention to it. So we all know in this year's past election, President Trump won Wisconsin by a pretty close margin, but Trump still won it. So really, this is where the election is going to be won along these driftless counties here. These are going to be crucial. These are pretty swingy areas. So really, really just matters with turnout. I think Republicans are doing a pretty good job with turnout and making voters aware of the election that's going on. So I'm thankful for that. Um, but it is an uphill climb for Schimmel, knowing that Donald Trump is president. So um, you know, when parties that are not in power have elections after um for example, the Republican Party takes power, then usually Democrats win. We all know this. So even though it is an uphill climb for Schimmel, he's a pretty good candidate. He's the former Attorney General, and he's the currently a Waukesha County. Um, yeah, he's a circuit court judge for Waukesha County since 2019. So he's a pretty good candidate. He has good name recognition. Susan Crawford really doesn't have that much statewide name recognition as Schimmel does, because Schimmel's a former attorney general. So really, this just comes to turnout. This is an extremely important election. I think Schimmel has a good shot to win, even though he's facing a bit of an uphill climb. But really, the only thing we could do is hope Schimmel wins. I think he's in a okay position about a week out from the election. So thank you guys for watching. This has been Casey's Politics.